everybody, it's Kristen. Thank you so much for watching. In today's video, I'm going to answer a very common question that is only growing in the number of people who want an answer to this, and that is, why do my Ray-Bans squeak? There are certain models that are known for doing this, more namely the 2132 or the new Wayfarer. It's a common, very common problem, and also some of the other models do it as well, and I actually have one with me here today that's doing it so I can show it to you. So in this video, I hope to give you some information about why it's happening, potential fix for this problem if you so choose to keep the glasses, and just some other general information. So if you want to know a little bit more, please keep watching. Okay, so Ray-Ban, as you may or may not know, was owned by B&L. They were made here in New York in the United States, and then until 1999 when they were bought out by Luxottica. Now since then, you had a lot of people who were fans of the glasses before, really disappointed in the quality and the way that it just took a big downward spiral when Luxottica bought them out. Now I've only known the post-Luxottica, like the Luxottica glasses. I haven't ever really owned a pair of B&L sunglasses, though I have felt of them, and they are, that sounds weird, but I have a family member who had some and had them since like the 70s, 80s, and they were honestly built like a tank. So I can't really compare type of materials because I don't know exactly what was used back then. Now Ray-Ban, for most of their frames, is not using a really high quality acetate. They're using a mold injected nylon or plastic, and I can't exactly figure out what kind of plastic that is, even through doing some research. It's not clear. Now we all know that the stronger and best acetates are those Italian made like Mazzucchelli or Japanese made acetates. But this here is, and what we're seeing in a lot of newer Ray-Bans and other Ray-Ban models besides the classics, are cheaper and kind of more quality compromised plastics. So here with me right now I have the Ray-Ban Caribbean. This is the 4148. This is a model that was revamped because it was made by B&L and it was very popular, but now hardly anybody knows about this. So I ordered these because I'm afraid that they're eventually going to be discontinued and Ray-Ban's going to quit making them because not enough people know about these. The only place that you can get them now is an occasional pair on eBay and Rayban.com, and that is it. So I ordered these from Rayban.com, that's so you know they're authentic, and I'm having the squeaking problem that you might be having with your new Wayfarers. And I've also seen this problem happen in the Jackie O, the original Jackie O, and a few other models. So what it's looking like, and it's most often the black plastic pair as well. I don't have any answers for why that is, but I'm going to show you what the squeaking sounds like. So when you hold the temples and move it, you get a little bit of movement, but the real squeaking and creaking doesn't start until you hold the frame and move it a little bit. So without stressing that too much, you can see there that it feels like the lenses are not set well into the plastic. And the answer to this is what's happening with the plastic is that it's actually getting heated up in transit to you or after it's manufactured. And the type of plastic it is not being of super high quality, it's actually shrinking a little bit along where the frame cutout is for the lens. And when the lenses are in there now, they're shifting around because there's like extra space in there. And the other problem is that it looks like, not with this pair, but with the 2132s, the plastic doesn't even look like it was molded in there. It looks like it's actually an overlay. If you have some glasses that look like they have a piece of like a sheet and you see like a seam along the temples or the front of them, it almost looks like there was like an overlay of something that's not actually plastic on top of it. Maybe it's like a sheet of plastic. I'm not sure what it is, but it doesn't feel of very high quality, and it definitely doesn't feel like it's worth $150+. Now these are just my opinions. I'm not bashing Ray-Ban at all. I'm just not understanding why they're compromising on their quality so much when they get so much business and can afford to put better materials into their products. So I'm going to go on to talking to some of the solutions because that's what you're here to find out. Now, should you want to fix this problem, if you really want to keep the glasses and it doesn't bother you, or if you could fix it and it would bother you less, is you can actually take a hairdryer and you can heat up the front of the frame a little bit. I would say like about 30 seconds on each side. I would heat 30 seconds on the front, 30 seconds on the inside. You can heat a little bit more than that, but just be careful. Don't overdo it. for an extended period of time. And then right after you do that, put the glasses under cold running water or into like a bowl of freezing cold water and leave them in there, I would say about 30 seconds. You can hold them under the running water for a little bit longer, but if you're plunging it into like ice cold water, you're not going to want to leave it in there for a long time. So you could do that, and then what will happen is you'll heat the plastic up to where it will fill those little gaps that are causing it to creak. And then when you plunge it into the cold water, it actually sets that into place. Like it sets that shape as the new shape, so to speak. So that can actually eliminate some of the creaking. I will show you these really quickly since this is another pair of Ray-Bans that I've never reviewed here, and also so you can see the Caribbean shape on me. It's pretty much similar to the new Wayfarer in shape and size. Only difference really is it's a little flatter on the top, and as you go up here on the sides, you get like about a ½ inch here of thickness where it comes out and gets a little bit more chunky, and then you have these two rivets here. So it's a really nice shape, very flattering and very comfortable. I thought I would go ahead and mention that while I have these here, but that creaking just completely, it really just makes it a disappointment for me. As far as, is this ever going to get better? I have no idea. I really wish that people would keep continuing to let Ray-Ban know about this. If anything, I would say complain. It really needs to kind of be under control if people are going to keep spending this amount of money for the Ray-Bans. So lastly, I want to say, let me know if you have any comments down below about this. If you're having this issue, I might could help you. I'll at least commiserate with you. Another thing is, I'm not trying to say that all Ray-Ban is bad. I'm definitely not. The classics are the classics. The Wayfarer will continually be made well, hopefully. The ones that I have definitely are. As well as the Aviator and the Clubmaster. I think quality is staying pretty good on those models, but as far as the other ones, that's something to look out for if you haven't encountered this problem already. And if you have, I hope that this helped you kind of create a fix or to let you know that it is a common problem. So I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you next time. Thanks.